What is up, guys? It is Midwest Raider game update coming at you with another video for my channel. Today I got the results of that game opener, the Ravens versus the Raiders. They were at Las Vegas, and guys, it was an absolutely thumb chewing, nail biting, itching your head, don't know what's going on game, guys. It was a crazy game. It was absolutely fantastic. Reminds me of that other Monday night back in the day against the Chiefs where Crabtree had to catch it like 3 times for a touchdown. We, as Raider fans, know how this feels, guys. We are the only franchise where games just go crazy like this, and that it happens to us all the time, guys. It's not just like 1 or 2 games. It is all the time. We have crazy games like this where we have to fight tooth and nail to deliver these wins, guys. And it's luckily that we were able to get the win, because honestly, it was a tough game, guys. It was a very hard-fought, tough game, but all that matters is the will to win. Just win, baby, and that's what we did, guys. So it was pretty awesome, guys. I got a lot to talk about, guys, and we're going to jump in really soon. I just want to say thank you, guys, for supporting my channel, checking me out, guys. If you want to talk anything Raiders, just put it in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as possible, guys. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and following, guys. Continue to do that. All I want to do is just talk some football, have some fun, and if I watch a game, I will bring you a video. So let's get into these Raven games. I got a lot of little things I'd like to bring up because it was a tough game, guys. And if you watched my video before, I had talked about the keys to the winning and also talked about my concerns, and one was the linebacking core, which we did get gashed on some pretty big runs right up the middle. But like I said, we kind of bended, but we didn't break completely and delivered the win this time, which usually doesn't happen. Delivered the win by the defense. So the defense really kept us alive in this game and gave us the opportunity to come back when we needed to, which is awesome. And the offense delivered when they needed to. So it was a very, very much a team win, a team builder, a progression of the team, and also momentum, guys. Momentum in football games is the biggest, most important thing, guys. And really, I think this is a momentum builder for the team, for the players, for everybody, the fans, guys. Just fantastic, guys. So let's get into the game, guys. The final score was 33-27. Raiders do deliver that win, guys. Let's talk about Derek Carr, guys. He gets so much flack in the offseason, and, you know, he definitely does some elite things at certain times. I'm not saying he's the greatest quarterback out there, but he delivers when it needs to, guys. And I think he's up to like 24 or 25 game-winning drives, just one game behind, if I'm correct, Matthew Stafford. Guys, he delivers in the fourth quarter. He is clutch. He likes to play from behind, and he likes to deliver these wins late in games, and it's just, I'm happy that he can do it sometimes. So he was 34 for 56, guys. Threw it 56 times. It was crazy. 435 yards, 2 TDs, 1 interception. The interception should not count because it went right through Willie Snead's hands. It was a little high, but he had to put it where he had to put it, and it was a very catchable ball. Kind of upsetting that Willie Snead didn't get that, because I think he's played for the Ravens at one time. So would have been nice for him to seal that game with the win as well. Instead, Zay Jones ends up getting that, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Want to kind of go through the stats here, guys. Another key player that delivered when he needed to was Drake, guys. We really used him the way we picked him up to do so. We picked him up to catch balls out of the backfield, and that's what he did. He really shined at that. It was really encouraging to see that that's the way we're going to use him. And so he was only, I believe, 6 for 11. So he had 6 carries for 11 yards. But where he shined was 5 catches for 59 yards. Guys, very, very important. That's what Drake is going to do. And that's what he delivered on. And it's pretty cool to see the motors running in Gruden's head and to see what he was trying to deliver. And if you watch my other videos back in the past as well, I told John Gruden has a plan. And now that he has this 1-2 punch with Drake and Jacobs, you're going to see it come together, guys, and it's really cool to see that thing. Also, just a real quick note, kind of got forgotten was that 31-yard run by Marcus Mariota. awesome to see the little trickery, and it worked. And honestly, he could have almost took it all the way. He had a little bit more burst. It was crazy to see. It was excellent, very exciting part in the beginning of the game just to see him get a quick throw at that. Let's go into the receivers and the tight end. Darren Waller, of course, 10 catches, 105 yards. We really tried to force the ball to Derek Waller in the beginning, the first 2 quarters, which we were a little bit off offensively. Derek Carr wasn't in the groove, but guys, you can kind of expect that, guys. We didn't play our starters in preseason at all. You really have to get those game reps to get that ball in the right place. Derek Carr started falling into himself in the 3rd and 4th quarter. After he got back in the rhythm, after he got back going in game mode, he started getting back to what he needs to do, and he delivered, guys. And that's when Darren Waller also got back in the groove, started catching balls. 10 for 105, 1 TD on his birthday. So happy birthday, Darren Waller. You had a great game. Thank you so much. Also, Renfro, 6 for 70, guys. He started getting involved, but we really were forcing the ball in the 1st and 2nd quarter to Waller, trying to force him, and it just wasn't working. They were covering him pretty good. And I kept saying in my head, we have other receivers. Use some other. We haven't seen Renfro. We haven't seen Ruggs. We haven't seen Edwards at all. Zay Jones, Willie Snead, all these other guys that we have. We really were only using Drake and Waller at the beginning, and it was kind of frustrating. I'm like, Derek Carr just needs to go through his progressions and find the open man, and that's what he started getting back into the groove in the 3rd and 4th quarter. So it was very cool to see. Bryan Edwards, 4 for 81. Really didn't come alive till like 3 minutes into the 4th, or 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter. This guy comes out of nowhere and starts catching balls, collecting first downs and making great plays for us to win this game. So I guess when it matters, he got into the game, and that was exciting to see as well. Of course, the game winner went to Zay Jones at the end. Like I said, Willie Snead could have picked it up, the game winner, but it slipped right through his hands. And so we ended up having to go, we had that field goal, and then they decided not to. We got a penalty, and then the next play we're throwing to Zay Jones for a crazy ending finally to that game. Bryan Edwards did have that crazy ending catch for a touchdown. People started walking on the field. I thought the game was over, and then all of a sudden they're saying no. It was crazy, guys. This game was absolutely crazy. But like I said, only to the Raider Nation and the Raider fans are we so used to this that I knew it was going to continue to go, and I was a little scared, especially after that pick, that we were going to lose this game. But I was hoping to see some results from the defense to keep us in this game, and they did. So it was actually pretty cool. So let's talk about the defense. Good segue in. The defense, notable people that I really want to talk about, Jonathan Abram, man, really coming into fruition for being a really good safety. 9 tackles, guys. Really involved with tackles. Really involved in plays. Very cool to see. Of course, Mad Max Crosby, man. Woo! This boy was on point. He was that. Let's just talk about the whole D-line. Really is an improved D-line. It was Ngakwe. Unfortunately, did get hurt towards the end of the game, so we weren't able to see a lot of him, and I didn't hear a lot of his name, but he did have some tackles and things like that, some force, some throws and stuff, so it was good to see him get a little pressure, but he ended up getting hurt, so that was unfortunate. Hopefully he's okay. We'll get to see him back really soon, but those guys were definitely pushing the line in. We were always just like a second late, a half second late from getting to the quarterback, so it is exciting that the D-line is getting the push that they need. We just need to, concentrate and deliver a little bit more. But the defense really came when we needed it, and we needed some turnovers. We got it. So good for them. Corey Littleton, man. You didn't hear his name a lot announced during the game, but he had 10 tackles. He was really involved in getting tackles, so it was really nice to see him involved. Perryman also, man. Perryman and KJ Wright, we just picked them up a week ago, and it was nice to see that they had pretty good, decent games, and you heard their names a few times. They did slip up a few times. I know there was some times where we really got gashed right up the middle. Not only is that the D line, but it's also the linebackers to try to fill those holes where we did get gashed for some pretty big runs right up the middle. But, bend and not break. They made some mistakes. Hopefully they can get that all fixed with some more time on the team and all that kind of stuff. No excuses, but we just got those guys a week ago, so it was nice to see that they did deliver pretty well. Also, just notables. I'm not going to give some stats for him, but Crosby did have 6 tackles, 2 assists, 2 sacks. Very, very cool there. Littleton 10 tackles, Perryman 10 tackles, Abram 9 tackles. They were really, really involved. Also, notable people is Casey Hayward. What a pickup that was. He really played really good as a cornerback. Made some pretty good plays. Hankins, Nassib played really, really good. Got that strip sack at the end of the game. Absolutely essential for us to continue the game. Also to extend it into overtime. Carlson with that 55-yard field goal, man. And also our punter who was delivering bombs for, sending them way back as well. So we got really good out of our special teams as well. Very, very cool to see, guys. Just a crazy game, and you can see a lot of positives to look forward to as games persist. So, injuries, we did have some injuries before the game and during the game, of course. Jacobs was already ill, and they said he had a little toe injury or something like that. But he played anyways. Tough guy. Awesome to see him out there. Hopefully he's okay and he'll be back in the game with no problems. But Josh Jacobs still played well and still played with his injury. Incognito has the calf. We'll see how quick he can come back. But he didn't play this game, but hopefully he comes back. Farrell also has a back injury, so he did not play at all this game. Teamer with a shoulder. Nassib has a pectoral issue, but he did play. And Alex Leatherwood looks like he had a shin injury, but still played the whole game. For the rookies, guys, they played pretty good. They had a few rookie mistakes, but they are rookies, so no problem. That offsides, not offsides, but false start in the end zone, guys, really could have hurt us, but luckily, we really prevailed through adversity. Every time we got hit with something, we answered back, and that's super cool to see. All right, so we talked about the linebackers. They, had some issues, but really pulled together and just finished the game. That's the most important thing. Just win by any means, guys, and we got it done. One other thing I want to talk about is penalties. We are the Raiders, so we're going to get penalties, but we did have some excessive penalties, guys, that could have affected the game. But really, like I said, after adversity, get punched in the face, literally winning the game, and then they said, no, it's not a win, and then we had to go 4 downs, and then we throw a pick. Oh, man. Just the roller coaster of emotions that a fan has to deal with being a Raider fan. It was insane. And, but we're the only people that really know this, guys. We know that we are going to have a crazy game, Monday Night Football, and that's what happened. Now, we do have a big game coming up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I don't even know what to think right now. Hopefully we get back any injuries that we had. Derek Carr in the offense. Hopefully this is a big momentum builder for everybody, not only the defense, but the offense. We get back and attack the Pittsburgh Steelers right away off the bat. We have to really have more of a cohesive start to the game than we did this game. We were kind of, just not vibing the first and second quarters of the Ravens game. Hopefully we can, gel a little bit, score a touchdown or 2 in the first half and not just all in the fourth quarter or the third quarter, So we really have to kind of play a consistent game instead of just kind of staying alive in the first half and then, attacking in the fourth quarter. Even though we were able to get it done, guys, I'd like to see a more cohesive game put together the next game against the Pittsburgh Steelers because they're a good team and, Always tough, always tough. Big kind of Raider rival, the Pittsburgh Steelers, so everybody's always looking to be competitive and play that game really, really hard. There is some history behind that game, so it's kind of exciting to see that game coming up. We'll see what happens. Short week 2. We got to really focus, get into the films and check it out. Hopefully the team is ready to go. Super excited, guys. This game was awesome. Tell me what you guys think. What kind of roller coaster did you guys go through watching this game? Like I said, I was up and down, and at the end, I honestly thought we were going to fall, but I just held on for the ride and got through it. So it was absolutely awesome, guys. It was cool to see our defense step up when we needed them. Now, if you can remember from last year, we did have the same thing where the defense did kind of play pretty good the first 6 games. And then we just fell off because of conditioning, because of injuries, because of depth, all those reasons. So although this is extremely awesome, we really need to be careful that we can consistently keep doing this, guys. So the team really needs to stay on that plateau where we just stay level, don't get high, don't get low, stay level like Derek Carr always says, and continue to stay on track. All right, guys, thank you guys so much. This has been my video for the Ravens and the Las Vegas Raiders, guys. We did win the game 33-27, guys. Defense delivered some turnovers at very important times in this game. And we got it done, guys. We got it done. So I will see you on the next video, guys. Let me know if you guys have any comments, questions, thoughts, whatever. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's DJ Martini Midwest and also Midwest Raider right here on the Midwest Raider Game Update show right here. Let's do it. All right, talk to you guys later. And please like, subscribe, and share. Follow, talk football, whatever. See you guys later.